This action figure review is intended for audiences age 13 and up.
Alright guys, welcome to another action figure review with Green Room Collectibles. Today I will be reviewing the Marvel Legends series Wolverine. So I got this probably about 2 weekends ago at Walmart before when it was kind of rare. It's not really that rare anymore, everybody finds it, but it's a really simple box. You get this nice shadowed out design of the Hugh Jackman Wolverine Marvel Legends series. Not much at the bottom, and the little X-Men logo at the top. So I do like these new figure box designs. They're super simple, and I really hope that because we're getting a 20-year kind of X-Men set, I hope that in 2022 we get that 20-year remaster Sam Raimi figures. So anyways, guys, let's get to it and unbox this. Wow. Okay, Hasbro, I see you. Before we get to talk about this amazing figure, let's just take a look at these head sculpts. That head sculpt. Holy cow. This is the swappable head sculpt. It's just a neutral Logan face. Oh my goodness, that looks amazing. The texturing on the hair is already amazing. Then you have that face scan. It looks like I'm looking at Hugh Jackman's mini head. You have the beard. It's sculpted so perfectly along with an amazing face scan. I see you, Hasbro. All right, then we have the fisted hands, the non-clawed hands. Nothing really to talk about there. I'm sure we've seen them before. Now, I'll be honest, I never picked up the Domino, although it's kind of a peg warmer. The Domino and the Mystique are kind of peg warmers where I am. I've seen the Cable figure. I didn't buy it as I was on a budget looking for something else. But I had to pick up the Hugh Jackman Wolverine, and oh my goodness, I might have to collect the live-action film line. I was only really planning on getting a Wolverine and the Magneto 2-pack and the Deadpool 2-pack. Magneto and Charles 2-pack. I don't know, man. This has changed. This looks amazing. Wow, wow, wow. I'm speechless. This figure is amazing. So let's just take a look at the design of the figure. So you get that jacket from the X-Men film, and you get that kind of like mud, or not mud, but like wear and tear, that kind of dirty vibe. It's been used a lot. You get that throughout the coat. Now I'm not sure if this is just supposed to be more wear and tear, like as in like he's worn the jacket for years, and it's kind of like, but either, or if those are actually just paint spots. But I think it's all wear and tear. I think everything on this jacket has been wear and tear. You get these like really distinct dirt patches. I can't even tell if they're dirt. I think they're supposed to be more like when you wear leather for a long time and the color starts to get rubbed out. So it gives you that like, I can't even, man. This thing is amazing. You get these textured stripes on the side, and the jacket through and through looks amazing. Like the jacket is a nice piece to the figure, and it doesn't contradict the articulation at all. Maybe if he has a back joint, it can't really, like if he can crunch back a bit, it does prohibit that a little bit. But that's pretty much the only negative I've seen from the jacket. Now let's look at the actual head sculpt. This is an angry head sculpt, and holy cow, I mean, the teeth look like they're a little bit, they have a lot of, I think that's supposed to be here, let me focus it. I think that's supposed to be the dividers in the teeth, but as you can see, let me move the light, as you can see, it kind of looks like he has bad dental hygiene, which isn't the case, but it doesn't really bug me, and you really have to be looking for that to find it. The beard is textured along with the hair. I think the hair is actually a separate piece from the head. They really textured this hair and gave it a lot of depth. When you look at the top, they gave it a lot of depth. It looks like individual pieces of, or individual strands of hair. I don't know. It just captures that Hugh Jackman look, and this is the angry look, and you can tell he's pretty ticked off. So along with an almost perfect sculpt and an amazing face scan, you are getting the perfect Hugh Jackman Wolverine action figure. And I can tell you the early 2000 ones are looking real bad right now. Okay, so the claws, I actually like these claws a lot. I don't know if we've gotten these claws. I don't actually think we've gotten these claws before. Maybe it probably comes with a new Logan figure and stuff. But I don't know. I really like these claws. And I usually have an issue with the Wolverine claws that come with the figures. They're usually not shiny enough or not thick enough or kind of like flimsy. These are not flimsy. These are the claws you see in the film. Like, you can move them around and adjust them a bit, but overall they're going to be staying in place. The jeans are also, I don't know if I think that's supposed to be wear and tear again, because I don't think he's really wearing acid wash jeans in the film. It's just kind of like textured throughout. You can definitely feel that, like, it does feel like every part of this figure is textured. I actually forgot to talk about this too. The belt buckle looks really nice, and so this piece, the chest piece, is pretty different from the rest of the figure. I haven't seen this. So the only gripe I can really see is it looks like there's a bit of a division between the chest and the the chest, like the actual torso, and like this part of the chest piece. I think they're two completely separate pieces and click together. There's a little bit of a division and gappage, which bugs me a bit, but again, you really have to be looking for it. The plaid pattern comes out really nice. They textured a lot of stuff and put a lot of depth in it, so it does look like he's wearing layers, which is just, it looks amazing. So anyways, now let's talk about the jeans, which I was starting to get into. Again, that weathered look. Looks like he's been wearing these jeans for years. They're kind of a little bit damaged. And then the shoes. The shoes are very simple. They're just kind of brown bootleg shoes, but they look really nice. And this figure just altogether looks amazing. It's the perfect Hugh Jackman Wolverine figure, and I genuinely mean that. I don't have the Amazon exclusive figure. I'm thinking about ordering it. Just because of how nice this figure was, I want to get a different look for him. But if you are going to a store and you cross this figure, I would definitely suggest picking this up because I can't imagine these staying there for very long. This is an amazing Wolverine action figure. Here's a look at Logan with the swappable hands and the swappable head. Again, it just looks fantastic. I can't believe this is how well this figure turned out. Like this was totally not even on my radar, and when I saw it, I was like shocked in person. It looks amazing. All right, so let's do the articulation. So if you want to move the head up, push the back of the hair inside the jacket, and you can move it up about that much. You can move the head down this much. You get pretty good head pivot, and the head can 360, but it's really contradicted by the jacket. The jacket, now this isn't on a bulb joint. I can't really remember what the joint is called at the time, so comment down below what that new joint is called that Hasbro is using, so I can know. The arm moves up about that much. There's a nice double jointed elbow. You can push back down. It can 360. It's a little difficult with the jacket, but not too bad. The hands can move in and out, and although mine are being a little stiff right now, and it is contradicted by the jacket a bit, especially going up that way, it's not too bad. I just noticed this. It looks like the hand right here, I'm going to check both hands, but it looks like the hand is cracking a bit. No, not that one. It looks like this hand has a little bit of a crack in it. Not really sure what's up with that. The other hand doesn't have it. But anyways, they can move in and out like that. That's a much better example. And the hand can obviously 360. You have a easy ab crunch, pretty simple. I only think it's 2 clicks. It can't fully crunch down, but it's pretty good for what you're getting. 360 at the hips, and you get a nice leg swivel. 2 leg swivels, obviously. Double jointed elbow. The legs can kick up this much. They can't kick back because of Wolverine booty. You can go do the splits pretty well. Oh, that's very good actually. Logan's he's very flexible. His feet can move down about that much. It's kind of contradicted by the boot cut and of the jeans. Move up that much and you get that good ankle pivot. All right, in all honesty, my ranking of the figure is a 10 out of 10. This figure satisfies everything I want. It has the necessary accessories, 2 amazing swappable heads that I can use for very different reasons. The claws look fantastic, and usually for Wolverine figures, the claws don't. Really, the only issue I have is with the gappage in the chest, but really at only certain angles you're going to pick it up, and it still gives that depth that he is wearing a shirt that's covering him, which I like because sometimes the shirts are just painted on. It's like a totally different piece. This figure has made me want to go out and collect the other X-Men figures because I've just enjoyed it so much. It is such a good figure. And I don't know, I have to give it a 10 out of 10. It is so fun to pose around, play around. Remember that at the end of my video, you'll see a nice
playlist of photos that I took with my Wolverine figure.
Now to compare Wolverine with some other live-action Marvel Legends characters, here's Wolverine with my only MCU Hulk, the Gladiator Hulk, the Thor Ragnarok Build-A-Figure. Wolverine next to Endgame Iron Man. Here's Wolverine next to Peter Parker from Spider-Man Far From Home.
Totally forgot about this, but here is a 2008, 2009, maybe, X-Men Marvel Legends movie figure, The Beast, and it's cool to see these two figures compared. You see how much Legends have aged over the years, but it's really cool. I still love that figure, and this is a little hint as to what my next action figure review will be.
And here we have Wolverine next to his war buddy, Captain America. And I still don't understand why they made the Endgame cap that short.
I can do this all day.